I'm going to have to fix later. All right. Hi guys, Isabel here with Sparkles in the ATL. It's a little bit of a weird time today, 2 o'clock today, but it's what works well, and I kind of wanted to get in live before I go back to work tomorrow. So after that, I'm going to have to go back to doing late night lives. So you are going to catch me online at like 9:30 at night. I'm still working on getting my youngest his bedtime back to normal. They've been used to going to bed at like 11 o'clock at night. So with that being said, I don't know if I'm going to get to do the second live this week or if I'm going to have to save the elf live for next week. But what we are doing today is we are going to do the gingerbread one. So we're going to do the gingerbread wreath kit. So here we've got the cool little gingerbread face. This is the Unique in the Creek one. Let me see here. Let me go ahead and get the videos up. I see people starting to pop on. So let me hit refresh on my laptop over here. Hello, hello, hello. I can't see who said that yet. It says my name, but I know I didn't say that yet. Okay, there we go. And there's comments. Let me open up the comments, y'all. Okay, okay. Here we go. Yay! Now I can. Now I know who said it. Kathy said it. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Michelle. How are you guys? Carla. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody's popping on. Hi, Miss Nancy. How are you? This is like my last live in the daytime. All my other lives are going to be like night owl time again. Woo, woo, woo. I kind of like doing it in the daytime. Hello, hello, Miss Stephanie. For those of you guys just popping on, we are going to do the gingerbread wreath kit today, and then you can just kind of see, you know, what it looks like with a different kind of mesh. You know, you have so many different choices of mesh that you can use, but for this particular one, I've picked out a certain one. There's a reason I did it, but I picked out a certain one to go with it. Hi, Miss Kathy. All right, again, here's the little gingerbread face. We're going to do the Gingerbread Girl today. This is a Unique in the Creek one. Sometimes I get them other places, sometimes I make my own. In this case, I just love this one just so incredibly much with the little peppermint swirl cheeks that I had to use it and the little icing around the face. I love the icing around the face. But we're going to do things a little differently. So you can get it there. I also do the frames with it already Mod Podged on and everything. Let me show you the mesh we're using today. This, and I've already cut it. This is the mesh we're using. Isn't it pretty? It's a burlap jute mesh with wide deluxe red, white, and green striped foil in it. I love it, love it, love it, love it. I have a green dot. You have a green dot. Can you move it? I have a green dot. Where's my green dot? Is it on the screen or something? I don't see a green dot, girl. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I can't see it. Sorry, sweetie. Yes. Oh, Bonnie, I'm so glad. Yay. Yeah, I had some extra ones. So that's the mesh we're using. Let me show you the ribbon. The ribbon that we're going to be going with it. We got a 2.5 inch one, and then we have, or a 2 inch one. 2.5, 2.5 inch ribbon, and then we have a 1.5 inch ribbon. So this is the 2.5 inch ribbon right here. It's got cute little gingerbread men on it, Christmas trees, and little hollies, and little mittens. It's like a cookie type of themed one, and it's got a little bit of a glitter and iridescent to it as well. And then this is the 1.5 inch one. I kind of cut off his butt, so all you can see is his legs and then his butt over here. But we've got this and the little peppermints and candy canes and the little frosted Christmas trees. I absolutely love, love, love these ribbons. So we've got that going on. And there's like 3 different levels to the kits. So it really depends on what you want to do. And then, oh my God, the attachment. This is adorable. Check this out, y'all. Now the attachment is for the deluxe. And you get the head that goes with it too. I know the character board already has a face in it and everything, but you can use the head for a different wreath. And it kind of fits in the middle too. Like, see, you got the character board here. Here's the face. If you just didn't move out the mesh like I do, and if you just let the mesh fall towards the center like it wants to, then you could easily use this one in the middle too. But this is the head that comes with it for the deluxe one. And it's got these two cute little arms with the little frosting on it, and it's got attachments on it. And then of course the gingerbread man has to run away. So we've got like little leggies too. Whoop, 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 whoop. So we've got those that go with it too. So we're going to be putting that on today to go with it. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys down. Hi, Miss Lynn. How are you? You guys see me in my house robe over here. I just finished dyeing my hair. All right, I'm going to move you guys down. Mevo does not like to be moved, so it may freeze. Just giving you advance warning. Mevo hates being moved like that. So, there we go. Fabulous. I think that'll work. All right, that'll work. We're good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started today with the mesh over here. Now, I did something a little different this time. When I did the Miss Claus and when I did the Santa Claus, you know how the hats cover up like this section right here? So basically it covers two of the outer ones, and it covers a good two of the inner ones and right here. Typically, the reason I was able to use such long rolls, such long pieces of mesh for the outside, is because I had skipped this one and skipped this one because the hat was covering it. You don't need it there. And then I only used like one here. What is it? I used one here, one here, one here, one here, because you don't need two pieces doubling up. Now the thing about this one, because we don't have a hat going on it, I had to kind of adjust the length of the outside pieces. Instead of doing 24 inches, I had to figure out what on earth I was going to do. So for the inside, I went ahead and cut my 16 pieces here on the inside, and I doubled them up. So there's two pieces going in each one. Now you can cut them to 8 inches, you can cut them to 16 inches. It's your preference on what you want to do. But I went ahead and did all my inside pieces first. Then I took what was left over on the roll and basically just measured out everything I had, divided it by 8, and that's how I ended up cutting it. So these outside ones are cut to 13 inches because that's what I had on the roll. The inside ones are cut to 8 inches. So inside is 8, outside is 13. If you're wanting to do it this way, you don't have to. You can use a simple, if you don't want to use bigger, you can just do 8 inches, 8, 8, 8, all the way around on the outside and just do one in each. It's up to you. I just wanted to use up the whole roll. I didn't want to have like random pieces sitting around. So let's see what we can do with 13. I don't think I'm going to attempt to do that. I don't think I'm going to attempt to do that. Let's see here. Let's check it out. Might be able to get away with it. I think we can get away with it. It's either that or you could have just done a plain ruffle. Like you could have just ruffled it up all the way. You can do a mini caruffle, or you can just do a regular ruffle. You know what? I think I'm just going to go the regular ruffle route. Honestly, it looks like a bow tie already. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started on the outside. Yes, I know I left that piece off. Screw it. I'll get to it in a minute. You guys know me. So when I get to hanging it up and realize I can't hang it up, I'll be like, oh, oops. Let me go back and add that in. Not a big deal. So we're just going to start on the outside. I just decided to go with regular ruffles. And it's a jute, so it's already got a good coverage. Now I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up because I'm not using a bunch of ribbon all around the entire board. So I'm just going to go ahead and tighten them. If you were planning on putting ribbons around here, then I would leave these just slightly loose so that you can put another zip tie through it. Okay, so heads up on that one. I did use the ribbon, but I used the ribbon to make a bow versus, you know, using it all the way around. So, but if you get the basic version, you get the mesh, you get the zip ties, obviously, you get the face on the board, and then I think I'm going to do with lights this time. I don't know. I might do a poll on that one. That way I don't have so many freaking options when it comes to trying to set it up. We'll see. And then the second level, that's the basic. The second level is the one, comes with the roll of mesh, comes with the board and the picture, zip ties, blah, 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 lights. And then it also comes with the two rolls of ribbon. that I just showed you guys. So, and then the deluxe comes with everything. And of course it comes with the extra gingerbread head too. Why? Because it already came with the attachment in the first place. What the heck am I going to do with a bunch of heads laying around the house? It's kind of creepy. I could use them for Halloween. Be kind of creepy. Bunch of random heads. Hi, Carolyn. How are you? So, oh my goodness. I've just been using today. Supposedly it's going to rain today. I haven't seen where it has rained, but I kind of like that. But I've just basically been trying to get stuff done around the house since I have to go back to work tomorrow. I so do not want to go back to work, but that's okay. Whatever. We get a break at the end of September. We get like a week off. So I can do it. But let's face it. Who wouldn't want to stay home all day, right? I would anyway. That's just me, though. I'm perfectly content at home. Oh, thank you so much, Patricia. I really appreciate it, sweetie. Yeah, oh, yeah, that reminds me, too, guys. Use the code. If you are on uniqueinthecreek.com, don't forget to use the code in the ATL. And you can, Nightmare of the Gingerbread Heads. Yes! That's what I was, like, picturing. I'm looking at all these heads, like, randomly hanging in the hallway. Let's add some Miss Claus, and Santa Claus is there, too, and some elves. That's super freaking creepy. But if you go to uniqueinthecreek.com, you can use code in the ATL, and you can take 10% off your order there. No minimum required. So heads up on that. You can get your frames, you can get your inserts, all that other good junk. So, yes, yes, yes. Hello, Miss Anna. How are you, sweetie? All right. Look at that. I actually kind of like the look of that already. Shoot. I kind of like this. Could kind of go around the whole thing. It's big, though. It's poofy. You can see why we're definitely going to have to push that inside mesh out, y'all. And this is some very good thick mesh, too. I mean, you get poly jute. Poly jute's thick anyway, but look at that. You know, even there's hardly even fraying on the end. I didn't do anything special when cutting it, guys. I didn't do anything. So, but this is gorgeous. I love picking out mesh, and I love picking out ribbons, so anytime somebody comes to me with a custom, like I want a custom kit or something like that, I'm like, score. I get to go ribbon shopping. So, I get to go shopping. That's just plain fun. Any of y'all been into Hobby Lobby? Holy cow, their Christmas is almost all out. I just wanted to climb on those like little ladders they had. I actually did climb on one because I was trying to get to something buffalo plaid. And the guy came around the corner. He was like, you can't do that, ma'am. I was like, but there's a bucket of buffalo plaid up there. And he just looked at me. I was like, fine, I'll get down. Don't you know me by now? You must be new. So, I don't know. The old ones would let me climb up there because then they wouldn't have to climb up there. They know I don't mind it. Besides, all the goodies are on the top shelf anyway. That's where they hide all the great stuff. So, I'm nosy. No, but I enjoyed it. All their fall stuff is out, and it's already all 40% off. So, a lot of repeats from last year, though. I was looking for some new stuff. And I saw a lot of repeat signs from last year. I already have some fall signs from last year. So, but they're getting in some nice little picks. Their floral's not out yet all the way. They've only put out a portion of their floral. But they're getting some beautiful picks in. Holy cow. And that goes in the fall section, but it also goes in the floral section over there. So, and all their floral stems are on sale right now, too. I checked out Michael's, too. I don't know how everybody else's Michael's is. But my Michael's, like, only has maybe 50% of their like fall floral out, so that was kind of disappointing. They had absolutely no fall picks out whatsoever. I just walked back out the store again. I put my cart up. I was like, eh. She just looked at me. She's like, you're not gonna buy anything? I was like, no, you don't have all your stuff out yet. I'll come back later. So if they had skeletons. Yeah, you know what, Leanne, I don't know if I'm actually trying to remember from last year. I don't think Hobby Lobby had skeletons. They're not big on, from what I remember, they are not big on Halloween. And I think it is a Christian-based store, too. Kind of like a Chick-fil-A type of deal. But they're not big on Halloween. They're big on fall. So I don't think you're going to find a lot of skeleton type stuff. I tell you what, Leanne, if you're wanting stuff like that, you need to start hitting up Party America, Party City, and obviously the Halloween places when they open, but they're ridiculously expensive because they only come around that one time a year. That's already so cute. Look at it. I mean, I wouldn't stop because you can see through to the board, but I'm loving the colors. Perfect. Sometimes I just don't know. Sometimes when I look at an insert and I'm like, oh, what do I pick for it? You know, I'm trying my best. I have the insert usually open on the screen so I can look at it when I'm ordering stuff. But you never know because computer screens are different. You're welcome, sweetie. Computer screens and colors are just so different. So it's kind of hard to tell sometimes. That's why I told you, some of you guys were asking about a clown that I was working on. And I got a flash drive today, a big one. Well, it's little, but it has a lot of space. I don't know how that works. But anyway, I had that, so I got everything saved on there. Now I just have to go to Staples. I have to print it and make sure the colors go. If the colors work, you guys are going to love me. Ha ha ha. If the colors don't work, then I just kind of led you on for absolutely nothing and just teased you. So, all right, so on the inside, now that we're done with the outside, on the inside, I am going to double up. This is why I said you can either do 2 8-inch pieces or you can just do one whole 16-inch piece. Personally, I just like to do 2 8-inch pieces. I like the little ruffle effect that you get with it. But, you know, you can't go wrong with the 16-inch either. So 8 and 8 is 16. I like to put one in front of the other. This is one of those quick ones. I like ruffle wreaths. They're super quick. They're super easy. All right. Doesn't really matter where we get started at. You know what? Just try not to forget a hole this time. How do we get this kit? Miss Patty, I'm going to have them available as soon as I finish because stupid me got sidetracked before starting this. And I was dyeing my hair and I was supposed to be pricing out the kit. And then I got like sidetracked on doing an insert. And then my son called me for Robux. And I just started getting all over the place. Next thing I know, it's time for the live. And I'm like, oh crap, I did not price the kit. So I have to do that afterwards. It's not going to be bad though, especially the basic one. So I'm going to price it out for 3 different levels, and then it'll be available in my Etsy shop later on this afternoon, probably within an hour of doing the live, after the live is over. So it'll be on there. There will be a basic, there will be a premium, and then there's a deluxe. It's almost like buying a car. You know, the deluxe gets the leather seats. I don't know. Speaking of cars, my husband wants a brand new one. Go figure. He just got one. His car's a 2019. Are we? Yeah, we are in 2019. So he got it earlier this year. And then whoever makes the Corvette announced that they were bringing out a new Corvette. And it's got all this specialized paint stuff, like ceramic paint or some crap. I don't know. Something where you don't get dings and paint scratches from rocks, and it's got some sort of hydraulic system where it lifts the car up. It knows where you are, so it lifts it up over a bump. And I just looked at my husband and I said, honey, that sounds super expensive. So, and he was like, well, they haven't released the pricing yet. And I'm like, okay. And then I just went about my business. I can't say much because I spend so much money on wreathing. So if he wants to go out and buy a new car, by all means, buy a new car. Just don't come home with like a Ferrari or something like that. All right, come on. There we go. But yeah, he's looking at a new car. It doesn't come out yet. So, hello, Miss Lori. How are you? Hello, Angela, too. And absolutely, Anna. Yes, ma'am. And you're one of my, in my group, so you know you get 10% off of it already. So, guys, don't forget, if you go to Unique in the Creek, let's see here, Bowling, Kentucky, home of the Corvette. Is that where you are, Leanna? Or Leanne? I don't know where I got the Anna from. Oh, my goodness. We might have to take a drive up to Kentucky. So, speaking of that, not Kentucky, but I do remember that the Corvette place sent my husband 2 tickets to stay in Las Vegas. I got to find out when they expire because we got to take advantage of that, y'all. I I haven't been to Las Vegas. So I want to go see some shows. All right, so we got that. I'm going here. Look how thick this is. Holy cow. Look at the color. I love it. Festive. There we go. All right, get that thing in there. And again, if you're adding ribbons to it, guys, I don't think it needs, when I'm saying adding the ribbons, first of all, these are gorgeous, 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 and they're not quite out yet either, so you're not really going to find them. Like this is to like make the big bows. You can even add ribbons on here. You can get away with not even using the ribbons, or you can just use the ribbons for something else. So completely up to you, but I'm loving the sparkle and the color. Doesn't it make you just want to get some hot cocoa? You are 25 miles. Leanne, is there anything cool over there with the Corvette place? Like, do they have a racetrack or anything else like that? I don't know. I mean, I'm not a car person. I like my minivan, y'all. I already told my husband my minivan is 4 years old. It's almost paid off. I'm going to wait for it to be 8 years old, and then guess what? I'm getting a new car, and guess what it's going to be? A minivan. Only this time, I'm going to upgrade and get storage under the second row seat. That's the only thing my minivan is missing. I wanted to get one with the panoramic view, but then my friend told me how her friend had a van with the panoramic view at the top, I think the Chrysler, and then a rock got thrown from overhead, busted the thing. She had to have the entire panoramic one replaced. The entire thing. And I was like, well, we're not doing that. I'm already creeped out when I go past a bridge. When I go under a bridge or something like that, I freak out because I'm like, what if a rock falls down? What if those stupid teenagers are up there? Water park too. Sounds like a family vacation. All right. Oh, I'm loving it, Lori. I'm loving this mesh. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Holy pajoli. Okay. All right, we're going to keep going. This sucker's almost done, though. Like I said, I made the big bow to go on the head. It doesn't need it because she's already got a bow on her face. But I want a bow on the head. So, there. All right. I'm going to ruffle this up. Okay. Put that in there. If I didn't have so much to do today, I would have done the live for the elf, too. But I've got to get some orders done. I need to sew some more Miss Claus hats to go out. And I need to make the guinea pig bedding. Sew their bedding. I always make their bedding. So I've got to sew some more liners together for them. Since they'll be going back to school soon. I always wait for at least the first week of school to get done. Just so that the kids like start learning and understanding the rules and everything before I bring the guinea pigs in. I got to see what I'm dealing with sometimes too, make sure that I don't have any extraordinary behavior issues that can harm the guinea pigs. So, but hopefully I'll get to bring them in after the first week of school. I never got my cross. Was it my mistake and I didn't order? Anna, I don't know off the top of my head. I know I sent an order out to you, but I'd have to go into Etsy and take a look. I can't do that right now. But if you send me a message, send me a private message, please. Because I always use those private messages, and sometimes I'll leave them shut just so that it's like a memo to me to go back and look. And I can double check that for you. So, yep. I know I shipped it out towards the end of last week. So if you ordered a cross, it could be that it's on its way. I would not go in right now and order a cross, Anna. I would wait and let me check on that for you first. Let's see here. What grade do I teach? I teach 5th grade. So I like it. I like 1st grade too. If my principal moved me to 1st grade, I'd like that too. I like the little babies. But I like the older kids, too. I get to banter with the older kids. The younger kids, you can't, or you make them cry. So, you know, that's the perks of 5th grade. They're very close to what I taught, middle school. There we go. Kindergarten is the only grade that I don't think I could teach. I do remember that they tried to start me in kindergarten one year. And I got moved out shortly afterwards. just because I was just like, I don't think I'm going to like this very much. And there was another teacher who didn't like her grade level. And so we switched, and we were both much happier. I had no idea, guys, that you cannot leave like scissors out for kindergarten on the first day of school, because they'll actually use it to cut their hair. So no clue. That didn't happen to me. Luckily, the parapro was like, are you leaving those scissors out? I was like, yeah, I figured we would do some, like, you know, little stuff when they get in the classroom. And she was like, yeah, no, some of these kids have never been to school. I'm like, what? So I just assume that every parent sends their kid to pre-K, but that's not the case. So, yup. They call you mama. Aww. I might try it when I get a little older. Right now, I like my older babies. Like I said, I've taught I've taught first grade, second grade, third grade, fifth grade, and then I've taught 6th through 8th grade math and study skills. So, very good with the organization part. But I haven't taught 4th grade. Really don't want to teach 4th grade. Why? I have no reason why. Mainly because I've already taught all the other grades, so I'd rather just go back to a grade I've already taught. Because it's like you know what you're doing already, and you don't have to learn everything over brand new. So, last year I had to learn everything in 5th grade brand new, because it's the first time teaching 5th grade. So, but sometimes the kids schooled me. Except for in math. I always schooled them in math. I got them there. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see here. We are almost all the way around. Look at the mesh. I'm just loving it, loving it, loving it. Perfect choice. Perfect choice. There we go. Alright. Tighten that up. But you can easily leave these and add ribbons. I'm trying to figure out here. This is a part that always gets people. This is a, wow, this is a very firm mesh. Let me check something here for you guys, for those of you who like to add ribbons to it. Let me check something. All right, so we are going up, looks like about 6, about a little over 5, not quite 6. So I would base it off of 6. So 8, I would do 16-inch ribbons on this one, honestly. Maybe 15-inch ribbons. If you want it to come out nicely and just really spread itself out. So typically what I'll do is I'll measure how high it is. And if I get the number 5 exactly, then I'll add 2 inches to it. 7 times 2, 14. If it's in the middle, like 5.5, then I'll bump it up to 6, which is what this one was. It was 5.5. Oh, hello. Teaches art and pace classes. What is pace? I know art, though. I got that much. Hello, Miss Cecile. Miss Debbie. We got everybody here. All right, let's finish this up. I want to get his cute little arms and his cute little legs on. The reason I was, besides going after some buffalo plaid the other day, yesterday at Hobby Lobby, the reason I was actually like plundering their Christmas stash and trying to go through it is because I was on the hunt for a present. You know those decoration presents where they're ornaments, but they're big giant ornaments? I was on the lookout for those. And they didn't have those out. That's the reason I was really going up at the boxes at the top. So, trying to, hopefully coming across one. That's okay, whatever. Hello, Miss Barbara. How are you? Alrighty. Keep going around. There we go. I had a cute idea for this little guy or girl, whatever. But again, I couldn't get my little box, so I got a little sad. I could make one, but I don't feel like it. So I'll just wait a little bit longer for them to go through their stuff. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay. Let me get that in here. It is getting full, y'all. You could probably get away with just doing one on the inside, because this is some very, very thick mesh, and it has very good coverage with it too. It is when they need an extra one-on-one in subject. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Hello, Miss Susan. I remember speaking to you this morning. Got a couple of messages I already see up on my screen too that I got to get to later. Got to sew those Miss Claus hats first, so I can have that ready to go. Okay. Come over here in between. There we go. Right there. All right. Hopefully I didn't skip one. If I did, we're going to find out real quick at the end because I counted out the exact mesh that I needed. So, there we go. All right. So we're basically just ruffling it. Somebody asked earlier about the size of the mesh. I cut my inside ones first this time because I had to go all the way around. So I did the inside one at my traditional 8-inch pieces. And then the outside one, I measured to see what was left on the roll and divided it by 8 and cut them at 13-inch pieces. Mainly because I didn't feel like having any part of the roll left over. I just wanted to go ahead and get it done with. But if you don't mind having leftovers, you could just do 8 inches on the outside and call it a day. You'll have some of the roll left over if you do that. So I doubled up the insides. That's what I'm doing right now, is doubling up. On the outside, I just did a single. So there we go. Okay. And my hair's drying. It's almost dry, y'all. Look. It's got like a pink. I don't know what it shows up on there, but it's pinkish. It'll calm down by next week. That's the reason I wanted to dye it this week, because I knew it was going to be a brighter color. And then after being washed once or twice, it'll calm down. So by next week, it'll calm down. There we go. Who's going to New Orleans? I want to go to New Orleans. There we go. Did y'all hear the rumors that the Crafters Convention, possibly Knoxville, Tennessee, Gatlinburg? So we'll see if that remains true. That would be awesome sauce, because I can easily drive to Knoxville and stay the night. Platinum and blue? Ah, sweet, Kathy. But you've got the skin tone to pull off the blue. I wanted to go blue, but I already have a cool skin tone as is, so I can't pull it off. That's like lavender on me. Lavender just washes me out so much because it's a cool color, and I have a cool skin tone, so yeah. Wreath Makers Live. No, I am not going to New Orleans. No. When is Wreath Makers Live? August? I think it's in August, isn't it? If it is in August, then, yeah, that's when I start school. I can't miss days in August, y'all. As a teacher, if I miss a day in August, it's because I am sick as a dog. So I try not to. Now, I will end up, I usually take a day off in December to go to my kids' stuff. So as long as they haven't been sick too bad. If they've been pretty sick, then I have to send the grandparents, because I usually stay home when the smallest one is sick, because he can be a little hellion. So, but yeah. Yes, I want to go to the convention. Next year I'm definitely going. So Barbara, is it in Gatlinburg, like 100%? Did they already announce that? Because I know it was Knoxville or Gatlinburg. Either way, I'm definitely going next year. So that's like 100%. Sparkles is in, 100% guaranteed going. So that's not a long of a drive. I would drive to Gatlinburg, and I would drive to Knoxville with no problem. Leave on a Friday or Thursday or whatever. Probably on a Thursday. I'll take a day off of work. It's March, so I don't have to worry about any big statewide testing. April is when we have our big statewide testing, and my principal would have a conniption if I decided that I was going to take a day off. Is it a different convention? Oh God, I am so freaking confused. We need a list of all the conventions, y'all. Nancy, get on top of that. No, I'm kidding, girl. Somebody there We need to get a list going of all the different conventions. So, because I can't keep up with all of them. There's not that many, but, you know, it's a matter of trying to keep up with everything else. I can't be the only one who can't keep up with it. Ah. Yeah, if it's Gatlinburg, Knoxville, I'm in. Tony, you said, Tony, you're in the hospital right now, sweetie? I thought I saw Tony saying she was in the hospital. On the inside. Definitely. So heads up, word to the wise. But still, it's beautiful. It's purty. There we go. All right. So obviously Gingerbread here needs a haircut. And I did use them all, so that's good. Look how pretty that mesh is, though. Ah, it's so beautiful. All right, I am going to pull some of this out in the back. So give me, let's see here. Let's get this pulled out. This one right here. All right, and then we can start putting everything on. I've already made it the cute little bow to go on the head. So let's go ahead and get this done. So the bow's done. I don't have to sit here. Y'all don't have to sit here watching me trying to make it and everything. Not that one. Here we go, this one. There we go. I wasn't going back, but if you want to go to the other convention, it's a different convention. Barbara, do you know all the different conventions there are? We'll get Barbara. We'll get Barbara to put the list together. Alright, here we go. So basically all I'm doing right now is I'm trying to go back to the 8 outer pieces that we did here, and I'm basically just trying to pull them out to the back, because that's also going to give us a nice little rounded appearance in the back. So I'm trying to find all the pieces and push them back. There we go. Okay, go over here. Here, we got that one. And that's also going to help thin out the front a little bit too. Nope. I like the big fall ones. Felt alone. Really? Aw. Alright, let's see here. Okay. I think I pulled those out. There's one. I don't think we pulled this one out. Let's see here. Yeah, we did. Alright, so now that we've got those pulled out, it gives us a little bit of extra space to be able to maneuver the inside and pull the inside back. I'm probably going to have to do a little bit of snips on this. But it's a pretty good mesh. It doesn't shed that much. It's not that bad. There we go. This is an excellent mesh, actually. There we go. All right, I'm just trying to pull it back. I want to see the face. So there we go. And then sometimes you have to see where it goes to be able to pull it back in the first place. Okay. Go back. If you pull it back too much, just let it go back in the front again. So, alright, pull this down. Look how quick that was though, y'all. I mean, at this point, you're just getting ready to add the last final finishing touches. So, I gotta finish up a sunflower after this for a lady to pick up tomorrow. Okay. Alright, let me take a look at what we're looking at here. Alright, this guy go down a little more. This goes back a little more. Alright, not too bad. This one goes forward a little more. Alright, and then I'm probably just going to put them up on my little hanger up there and kind of fiddle around with it, fiddle around with her some more, should I say. But for right now, this will be good enough. Okay, let's give her a quick little trim on the inside just to kind of get rid of some of these pieces that are just kind of hanging. Alright. Alright. And then I'll just dump it upside down. Alright. And whatever else pieces are left behind, I'll get at the very end. But at least this way I get some of the bigger ones. out. All right. I should have put lights on this one, but honestly, the mesh is so thick, I think I'm going to have to get a different color set of lights. I usually like to use a warm light, but I think with the mesh being so thick and all the coverage that it's given, I'm thinking I'm going to order some in a cool white color. That way it'll show through more. I think if I would have put my warm ones on here, it wouldn't have shown up as much. So, but I can just go back at the very end and put it in. Not a big deal. So, here we go. All right, good enough. All right, guys, let's dump her over. Whatever's there's left, I'll just add more later. Not a big deal. So, I'll cut more later. All right, isn't she adorable? And she's not even done. All right, so if you order the basic kit, this is basically what it'll end up looking like, depending on the method that you decide to use. So completely up to you on how you decide to do it. You get one roll of mesh, the burlap jute, and then you get the character board with the image already put on it. I'm going to order some lights, but I think I'm going to give people the option of whether or not they want to do the lights or not, because again, this does have thick coverage. Lights will look great, but they've got to be those bright white ones, the cool ones. So, but isn't she adorable? She's not even finished yet. All right, let's get her bow. All right, so I already made this bow. This was already made. This was made with the 2 rolls of ribbon. So if you end up ordering the premium, you get the mesh, you get the board, and you get the 2 rolls of ribbon that go with it too. 2.5 and 1.5 inch. So, yeah. All right, so I've already got the ribbon made, the bow. Blah. Isabel can't talk today. Let me make sure where my wires are. There we go. Okay. All right, and we're just going to fluff it up a little bit, and then I'm probably going to fluff it up on her again. Hello, hello. Are there smaller, oh, you're talking about the conventions. Are there smaller conventions out there? I don't know. I haven't gone to a single convention yet, so I can't tell y'all anything about that. Like I said, next year I would like to go to 1 or 2 maybe, but not this year. This year, I mentioned it to my husband a little bit too late, and he was like, if you would have told me, I would have said you could have gone. I'm like, well, gosh darn it. But it was already too late at that point to sit here trying to go to the Wreath convention. So I was like, okay, whatever. All right. But this is just a little bow that I made. Everybody's got a different bow maker. Some people like to make their bows by hand. That's good too. But with this one, I always get, it's fast, it's quick, it's easy. I just like Regina's Pro Bow, the hand. If you go to my website, Sparkles in the ATL, there is a page on there that I created that has all my favorite items and has links to where to go to get them. So you can just go there, click on it. Everything on there is stuff, except for the Easy Bow. I put the Easy Bow on there because I know some people like the Easy Bow. I'm a Pro Bow fan, personally. So, Pro Bow the hand. I want Regina's brand new one. I'm waiting for her just to go ahead and say, hey, Isabel, here's the new one. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Barbara, where did you get the mesh? Barbara, I ordered it through my wholesaler. So I have a wholesale account, and yeah, I pretty much get all my mesh through my wholesaler. Especially for the kits, because I'm ordering in large quantities. So, all right. Yes, yeah, it'll be good for now. All right, so we're just going to stick this on there, and then we're going to have to fluff it out again. But at least it's fluffed out a little bit. Isn't that purty? Purty, purty, purty. There we go. That's what I like to do to mine. Everybody's got a different method to the madness of how they like their bows. That's personally what I like to do to mine. So, all right. Yes, 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 I love the Pro Bow. I just want the brand new one. It's so big and so cool. It's got so many holes in it. Oh, it's so exciting. Every time my husband hears me looking at wreathing stuff, like listening to videos or whatever, he's just like, ah, not that again. So I know she already has a bow on her head over here. I totally get it, guys. But I was obsessed with making a bow. I got to get up on my little stool because I'm too short to see. So I got to get up a little higher to see. I'm probably going to stick it over here because that's where her bow is. So I'm going to have it come down a little bit. I really like it. I'm a lefty person. I like all my stuff on the left. I don't know, y'all. That bothers me. I could put it in the middle. Fine. I'll just go for the frickin' right. That's where her bow is already. All right. I'm anal about that. I'm a lefty. Maybe that's why I always put if you notice on my wreaths, everything typically goes on the left-hand side. Always, always, always. So, all righty. Let's go ahead and stick this little guy in. All right. Let's open it up. Find my holes. Where are my holes? Okay, there's my hole. Got it. I had to figure it out. There we go. All right. And I made the wire long enough, so the wire's pretty long, so I can stick the bow on there. All right, where's my other one? There we go. All right. I'll put this in here. Okay. Trying to find the hole for this one, y'all. I can't see. I gotta lay her down. There it is. Okay. That's like sometimes, like, Isabel, just lay it down. Quit trying to do it the hard way. All right. All right. I like that. Let me double check it. Make sure I'm happy with how far in it goes. All right. There we go. I'm gonna fluff it up again, so it's not a big deal. Just take it and twist it. And then I'm not going to cut all the ends off right now because I may want to end up changing it. I am going to trim it. There. That way we don't have all of this. And I'm just going to tuck it under for now. That way, if I want to go back and take it off, or my client is like, hey, I love your wreath, I don't want it with the bow. Be like, okay, I can take it off. Not a big deal. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, definitely, guys. Definitely share it around. Love it, love it. I always love it when you guys give some likes and some loves and some shares. There we go. Oh, you know what? Let me get this guy real quick first. Okay. All right. Got that one. And that one. Okay. And fluff this out. Got a little crushed on there when I was putting it on there. There. Okay. This one I may need to cut a little bit. You see that little crease right there? Not going to bother me. I'm going to have to take that off. Yes, I am. All right. We're going to fluff this one out. We're going to put the attachments on next. Put this down over here. There we go. Right over there. I like that. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Got another little bow dovetail over here. Let me go ahead and get that little guy. Okay. I love bows. Bows are my favorite. Bows are fun to make, and they're so pretty. All right, let's get the inside over here. Got that. Okay. Where do we got over here? Oh, I see what's going on. You need to move. Come on. All right. We'll do the best we can. I'll fluff it up some more later. As long as we get it working for now, we're good. Okay. Push that in. All right. Isn't she adorable? Look at that. And she's got that cute little bow on her head. I love it, love it, love it, love it. Trying to get you guys the best look. There we go. How's that? There we go. All right, so she's got a cute little bow on her head. All right, so again, if you were not looking, if you were not on earlier, one, you can always go back for the, you get the 2 rolls of ribbon. All right, and then you get this that comes with it too. That's part of the attachment that goes with it, y'all. So that comes with the deluxe. All right, so we've got our hands and we've got our legs. So let's go ahead and get our legs on. All right. Here we go. I know, everything for Christmas needs a bow. Yes, absolutely. I'm not the only one out there then. Woohoo! Okay, so we're going to put our little legs on. All right, and let's go right here through this side. Do, 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 do. Trying to figure out where I want the legs. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to put them on easy peasy way for right now. I can always go back and fix it later. All right. Yes, right about there. So let me pull that down. This is some tough wire, y'all. This is, whew, the gauge on this wire is something else. And guys, I'm putting it on there very loosely right now. So, oh man, look at that. Like it just, whew, that is thick wire. That's definitely not going anywhere, y'all. All right, and then I'm gonna go right over here. I'm basically going on each side of that middle circle, and all I'm doing is pushing it through that bottom hole here, and then I'm just pushing the leg up to where I want it. All right, trying to make it about even, semi-even, the best I can right now. Let me see how much we got over here. Okay, there. That'll give me a good, yep, about right there. Okay, so about right here. And I can always tighten it up again later. All right, so I'm just wrapping that wire around right now, and I can tighten everything up later. Not a big deal. All right, the hands. I'm gonna tell y'all what my idea was for the hands, but they were out of, they did not have their boxes down yet. I know that they've always got that candy cane theme going on at Hobby Lobby, and they have these cute little decorations. They look like presents for the Christmas tree, but the presents are about this long, and they come in sets of 2. My hope was to get a hold of one of those presents since it was already in this like white red theme, and I wanted to put one hand here and one hand here, and having the present like be right there in the middle where she was holding it. But that didn't turn out that way right now. So the great thing is, you know, you can just go ahead and put it together and wait for it to come out on its own. So not a big deal. So I'll just keep hunting because I think she needs to hold a present. She needs to hold something. That bothers me. All right, but I'm gonna put her hands right around here. All right, so let me see what hole is over here. Okay, got it. Right here is where I want it. Now for this one, I'm gonna separate it, and I'm gonna have it go through both sides. Like where you would put the zip tie in, I'm basically putting the arm through. All right. Let me pull it down because I got to take a look at it, y'all. So I can get her hand in there. All right, that's good. I like it right there. All right. And then I'm going to just tighten it up. Again, this is thick wire. I could just flip her over, but I don't want to crush it. Hindsight 2020, put your bow on last. And then you won't crush the bow. Or you can just do it this way and it works out just fine anyway. So not a big deal. She can hold a candy cane. She can hold a candy cane, absolutely. Or you could make some of those felt little lollipops and she can hold like candy canes and lollipops. Mmm. Christmas is all about candy. All right, so I'm going to go over here too. I'm hunting for that hole. There's one. And there is 2. I think I got it. Got it. All right, and then just push it down however you want it. There we go. I'm trying to make sure. And it also has wire in there, so you can actually bend them and put them out if you want them. So, all right, I think that's good right there. So let me go ahead and tighten it up. All right. There we go. And I'm just giving it a couple of twists right now. I'll fix everything later. All right. There we go. Let me move my stool out of the way. So, but you can tighten it. You can bend it so that there's wire in here. There's also wire going down the legs too as well. So, all right, look at that, y'all. Isn't she adorable? She needs a little bit more fluffing right here to pull this out, but she is adorable. Let's switch around to you guys. All right, little legs over here. I know the legs are out of the way. All right, what do you guys think? Isn't she absolutely adorable? Love, 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 love. So it's got a cute little bow, cute little frosting hands, cute little feet. Absolutely adorable. I'm going to bring y'all up so you guys can see in a second. So again, you can use code in the ATL and take 10% off when you are going to uniqueinthecreek.com. And you can take it off of wreaths. You can take it off of inserts there. There we go. And then I am going to price these kits, and they're going to be available at 3 different levels. There, that way you guys can see her. I'm looking at my phone at the same time so I can see this way, this way. There we go. Now you guys can kind of see her. I know I don't have her exactly straight. Nope, this way. There we go. Trying my best. Thank you, Cecile. Oh my gosh, but I love, love, love. When I saw the mesh, I had to go with it. The mesh is absolutely gorgeous. Love the little attachments, and the attachment's pretty cheap too. And then the little ribbons to make the bow on top of the head over there. Love, 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 love. Lori, check it out. Barbara, I will check your message. I can't see messages while I'm on here, sweetie. So I will look in just a little bit. But I'm going to price the kits, and I will go ahead and get the kits on there. So that way you have 3 different levels. And wait till you guys see the elf kit. Oh my God, it's adorable. And it makes noise. So I'm trying to find the perfect elf face. I'm picky on that one. So I would love to say I'm going to do the elf live later this week, but it really just depends on if I can get my youngest son to bed earlier. I've gotten him to 9:45. I need him to bed by 9 if I'm going to go live at 9:30. So yeah, but this will be available. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And definitely love, 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 love. Okay, you're talking to Hallie. Fabulous. Thank you, Lori. Not Lori, Barbara. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to put this down. So again, you can use code in the ATL, take 10% off. I will make sure that the kits get onto Etsy as soon as we pop off here in just about 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and make sure and add those there. So yeah, I think that's it. If anybody has any questions, definitely let me know. Send me some love, send me some likes. Let's send the little gingerbread girl on her way around Facebook. So, and share the love. So, all right. Okay, I think we are done for today. I'm going to get that going, and then I have some more Miss Claus hats that I have to sew, some guinea pig liners that I have to sew, and we'll take a look at when we're going to get that elf kit on, because guys, wait till you see the mesh that I have for the elf kit. Obviously there's an attachment, and obviously there are 2 rolls of ribbon as well, and they are sparkly. Love it, love it, love it. All right, guys, have a great afternoon. Miss Kathy, no questions. Hallie, fabulous. All right, guys, you guys take care. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Keep an eye out in the next 30 minutes for Etsy for my shop. Love you guys. Bye. All right. Yeah, I see. Doop. Slide.